Good evening. My name is Braden. I'm a contractor out here on a claim in Pinson/Trussville, Alabama. Claim number is 1028779. It's June 10th, 2026, and it's about, feels like 100 degrees, but it's probably more like 82. And what we have here that Orion has recognized as wind damage is this one shingle. And what I've already started to do was I've started labeling all the shingles that have to be manipulated just in repairing this one affected shingle here. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is break the seal. And the reason I labeled these bottom shingles below this shingle is because of the mat transfer. If these keys, which obviously the one that's wind damaged will not be sealed anymore, but these other keys that I break the seals on, if they cause any type of material transfer from this shingle to this shingle, that's a failure in manufacturer's eyes. And so what I'm going to do is break the seal of these 4 rows of shingle, or well, 3 rows of shingles, and then see what this bottom one looks like. So use a pry bar that every contractor in the US uses. Go ahead and break the seal. Go up to the top. Be gentle as I can be with it. Alright, now that that's broke, let's lift these up just to see where my fasteners are located. Manufacturer state I can lift these shingles up to 45 degrees. Anything more so than that is you know, a little bit of excessive manipulation, but 45 is about this right here. So I'm going to stay there. Nail's already pulled through. Sorry about that, had a little bit of a technical difficulty with our phones overheating. So anyway, finish this first row, about to go up to the next row. No fastener there. So if you get close here, Matthew, you can see all the material transfer there, kind of running down, and maybe underneath this shingle. But for the sake of the repair, we'll continue. Come to the side of me, please. We can pull this out. Already broke the seal of these. See all the material on that. Same thing here. You can kind of see all the material transfer. So the problem with material transfer is trying to get this new shingle to laminate properly back down over this older shingle. And so what we have is a like, kind, and quality 3-tab that we're going to use for this repair. Line it up. All right, and like I stated in the video previously, manufacturers allow us to lift this shingle up to about 45 degrees, which would be about somewhere in that area. So we're going to try and stay there for our fasteners. And so what I'm going to use is a roof hatchet, just a common tool that every roofer uses. Pick these up, strike the nail flush. If it's turned one way or another, if I can't get my hatchet in there enough, and that nail is turned one way or another, as this key lays back down, it'll cause a perforation where the fastener is. And so it's very important that they're struck flush, just like that. Same thing here. Go up one more row. think we need one more. Or two more, I'm sorry. All right, now let's talk of the extent of damage that we've created. So with 3 tabs, they're more perceptible to wind damage over time. So if they don't seal back down, any strong wind gusts of 50, 60, 70 miles per hour will pick these keys back up if they're not properly sealed. First thing I want to recognize, look at the fiberglass here. I'm going to slowly wipe my finger. Just from the little bit of manipulation, you can already see it's down to the fiberglass. Same thing with this one. Let me move my shadow out of the way. Lightly swipe, and you can see. So as it rains, it's going to weep all these granules off, and I'm going to have the same striation I had here as I did on this wind damaged shingle, and that is with little to no manipulation, 45 degrees. Same thing here. You're starting to see fiberglass show, not near as bad. Granules starting to weep away from it, but these two are the main problem because that's where the main areas of manipulation were. And so we're going to go ahead and label these 2 shingles as damaged and that this repair has failed. What we'd like to do is ask Orion for further consideration regarding the claim. Thank you and have a